Hi guys, how are you? So today I'm doing a review and mini demo on how to apply and use the Lush Colour Supplement. So this one is in light pink, and it's sort of a it says it's a multi-purpose base colour, so you can use it as foundation, you can use it as a tinted moisturiser, concealer, all those kind of things. So I'm just going to show you what kind of coverage you'll get from the colour supplement. So basically it looks like this. So it is quite thick, and it doesn't look like you get a lot in here, but a little does go a long way. So I'm going to try it out for you. What I will do is show you two techniques that I was told about, and so the first one is using moisturiser. So you can use it, mix it in with your moisturiser, and then it just becomes a tinted moisturiser rather than a sort of heavier base foundation. So I'm going to try that on one side of my face. If I'm looking down, it's just because I have my mirror with me, so I can see what I'm doing. So what I'll start off with is my moisturiser. I think in my last video I had the same one. It's just the cocoa butter formula from Palmer's, and I love the smell of this one. So I think that's really why I use it. Just going to put some moisturiser on my hand. So I'm doing that on the back of my hand. Now I don't think I need very much, so I've just got this much here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to moisturise half of my face. I'll do this side pre-moisturised. Like so. And then what I'm going to do is mix the tinted moisturiser, mix the colour supplement with the moisturiser to make a tinted moisturiser. So I'm just going to put a tiny bit more. So because it's only half of my face, I'm just going to use a little bit. So that's that much dabbed on. And what I'm going to do is just open this up and use just a little bit here. So I might just grab with my finger about that much. I don't know if you can see that, but just like a tiny little bit, just to mix it in, and then you can always sort of play around with it, add more to it if you need it. But basically, I don't know if you can see that, I'm just mixing that in. So that's like that. And now I'm going to apply it onto my face. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a brush. I'm going to look down so I won't be talking, but you should be able to see what I'm doing anyway. So I'm just going to dab it on. I might actually have too much, so this might be more for the whole face, depending on the coverage that you like as well. Okay. In the meantime, I'll let the moisturiser sink into my skin on that side. So now I'm just going to take my brush and I'm just going to start brushing that out and buffing it into my skin. And I'm just using circular motions. Now you can use whatever technique you prefer. I'm just showing you the coverage with a brush, and then I think maybe on the other side I will use my hands and show you that as well so that you can see the difference. I've just got a little bit more on my hand, so I'll take that and just pop it underneath. Now I do have dark circles today, and I do have a few blemishes here and there, so I'm not showing this as my foundation routine. I'm just showing you what sort of coverage you would expect to get from this, so that if you were thinking of buying it, then you might have an idea of what it will look like. Okay, so that's half my face, and now what I like to do is, after sort of patting it and swirling it on, I just swirl it again just to make sure that I'm not getting any brush marks and lines. So make sure you take it down the neck so it blends in. Just be gentle around the eye area. And that's that. So I don't know if you can tell much of a difference, but that's what that looks like compared to there. So now what I'll do is I'll apply it with my hands on the other side. So I'll just take a little bit again, and I'm just going to dot it around my face. And everyone's different to how they apply their foundation. So, and you might use another technique that works better for you, but this is just how I'm going to do it. Okay. So now I'm just going to start rubbing it in. I don't actually have a sponge on me, but I would usually try that as well. Okay, so that's what that looks like. Applied straight onto the skin that had been moisturised. I think that you get better coverage when you apply it on with the brush, and probably because I use a little bit more product as well. So I think this product is definitely buildable, and you just build it to the coverage that you get, that you prefer. Okay, so I've just applied more on the other side, so now they should be quite even. So I think with this one, with the colour supplement, you can definitely build it up and it looks quite natural. So I'm really happy with that. But now what I'm going to do is try and use it as a concealer. So I'm just going to try it under my eyes. I'll do one side so that you can see the difference. So what I'll do is this side, and that way you'll hopefully be able to tell the difference. Okay, so as you can see, this side I've used it more as a concealer. So that's what that looks like compared to that side. So I honestly, looking at them, I don't think that it makes a very good concealer. So I probably won't use it again as a concealer, but I really do like the way it feels on my skin and the way it sits on my skin as a foundation. So what I would normally do now is I would add my concealer and then I'd powder and you know, finish the rest of my face. So just to summarise, I think the colour supplement is really nice. When you use it as a tinted moisturiser, I think it goes on really beautifully, and you can work it up to the coverage that you want, so I think that's great. They do come in a range of colours, so I find that this shade blends in with my skin really well, but in general they just sort of blend in with your skin rather than sitting on top and then you have a different coloured face. So I really like how the colour works. The only negative is you can't really use it as a concealer, so I think if you keep it as a foundation or a tinted moisturiser, then I think you'll get some really good results, but I wouldn't use it as a concealer. So that's my review. If you'd like me to review anything else, please let me know, and subscribe, like, comment, and I will see you next time with the next video. Okay, bye guys.